Alrighty. Just to give some context about before I go into live view and stuff of this context. So I am applying for a company, for their support team, to help people and stuff. Um, just with normal basic stuff. This is my first time actually trying to do this. So if I don't get in, no, I don't get in. If I do get in, then I get in, and I'm happy. So yeah. And I might do another live stream later tomorrow or today.
Turn up your audio and your desktop audio. I could barely hear you. On OBS.
And so, yeah. So let me just text them saying I am ready. And then we will get into a call, and then I'll switch over to live thing, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be jumping into voice one. Yes. Alright, voice one. Scared to do this. Voice one. Okay. Voice one. Okay. Okay, I am back to you for this. Okay. Yo.
Alright, man, how's it going?
I'm doing good, yeah?
Yeah, it's going good for me. So it's just a quick kind of chat, just to kind of get to know you a little bit. And then obviously we'd let you know whether we're looking to try to bring you onto the team. So,
how long will this take, do you think?
I mean, it's not going to be incredibly long. Have you got limited time, or are you limited on the time you can spend? Or?
No, I'm perfectly okay.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to drag you down to the staff chat, and we'll do your interview there. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Harry, that shit was funny in general. Oh, he's gone.
Okay, so first of all, thank you for coming. If you do need to leave at any point, just let me know. That's fine. So, just so we can kind of start kind of fresh. How old are you?
What was that?
How old are you?
I'm 14.
You're 14. Okay, and have you ever done anything like this before? Customer service related?
Customer service, no, not really. No, I just thought I saw that you guys were, trying to look for new staff, and so I said, screw it, why not? See, I just want to, test my level of skills with customer service. This is my first time ever doing it, and stuff. I don't really have much experience doing customer service. I haven't even really done it. So I just wanted to try something new.
Okay, cool. And what games would you say you'd be best to support our customers with? So what games are you experienced with?
I run my own 5M server, so I can help with them if they have any troubles finding a file, fixing a file, adding files, or anything basically 5M supportive. Minecraft, I know a little bit about that.
Okay.
And Discord bot, coding and stuff.
So 5M in Minecraft, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what would you say you're better with, 5M or Minecraft?
Mainly 5M.
Okay, so what type of product do you have with us? Because I can see you're a customer. What do you have with us?
As of right now, it's just bot hosting.
Bot hosting, okay. So where do you host your 5M server?
Oh, on Zap hosting.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, when you say you know about 5M, like say for example, have you ever used a VPS before to set a 5M server up?
I have not. No. I use VPS to set up my Discord bot.
Okay, so like say on your like, have you home hosted a 5M server before?
With open ports?
Yeah.
No, I have not. I have just done it home hosted, no open ports or anything.
Okay, so just going to create a quick scenario for you. So,
Alrighty.
I've installed a resource in my server.
Mhm.
Let's just say it's a car. Okay.
Mhm.
So I've installed the car in. I've loaded in. I've spawned the car in, and the lights are all over the place. The emergency lights are all over the place. What would you say my issue would be?
So the lights are not in the correct place. I would say, double check if you forgot to add one of the server files, or not the files, one of the call files. Like you forgot to click on the YTD or one of the YFT, or maybe you just forgot to add like one of the Lua files or anything. Sometimes it's the call mainly, how it's developed, because sometimes call developers, sometimes the call gets wonky and the lights get messed up sometimes. So sometimes it's the call, sometimes they just forgot to add a server file, or call file. For the
Okay.
call.
And say for example, if my server was not starting, so say for example, if I loaded up my server, I've got EUP installed, and I'm using emergency uniform pack, but my server's not starting. Can you tell me why my server might not be starting if I've got that issue?
Yes. I had this problem once with my own server. Sometimes the key, you probably don't have a key.
Yeah.
Or if you do have a key, maybe it's not valid in the correct way or anything.
Perfect. So that's good. You know about EUP. Okay. Do you know about? Let me see. So in terms of, let me have a look. So on 5M, I want to add a resource to my server.
Okay.
So to do that, obviously, I make a file for the resource. What is the two main folders you're likely to see in a resource?
Is it is it gonna be a add-on or is it a regular?
It's an add-on, yeah.
Okay. So if it's an add-on, you will just see the call file, and then you'll see the DLC file in it. You put in OpenIV. If you don't have OpenIV, you would download it.
No. So yeah. So I don't really need to know about the OpenIV side of it. It's mainly just what would it look like in my server? What must it look like for that resource to load?
Oh, it would look like you have the resource Lua, all Lua files, and then the YFT, the YTD, and the other YFT. Once when you put it in OpenIV and added it to your server.
Okay, so within my car folder, usually there would be a stream folder.
Yes, there would be a stream.
Okay, what is the other folder that might be in there?
They may be a data folder.
Perfect, well done. Okay, so
I've got a question. What is the most important file in 5M add-ons?
Resource.lua.
Okay, continue.
So if I'm adding a resource into my server, right? So I've added the resource. I've went in game, and the resource hasn't started. What does that mean?
If the resource has not started, you probably so is it everything in the config? That's what I would ask. And if it is in the config, is it typed correctly?
So when you say config, what file do you mean? Where would it be?
In the server.cfg config.
Perfect. Okay, so that's the main thing. Majority of the time when people are putting vehicles in, either the vehicle just won't work on its own and they need to face the reality of it, or it's not in the server.cfg. So back to when I asked you about the lights not working in the car. So the lights not working on a car is usually due to what we call a car call ID malfunction, meaning that there's the car call ID that you're using for the car doesn't match, or it clashes with the car call ID of another vehicle. which can mean that the emergency lighting system won't work very well. Now, in terms of the support that we look for when it comes to when it comes to FiveM, it's mainly the installation process of it and getting it up and running on a VPS, which is the kind of reason why it is quite difficult. So how come you host with Zap hosting?
I host with Zap hosting, because I did not know about this Mixwell hosting or anything.
Alright.
I was looking through hosting sites and stuff. I was picking between Iceland and Zap hosting. I picked Zap hosting, and so since when Harry DM'd me, I might consider changing over to Mixwell hosting for my server once when Zap hosting gets done and paid.
Yeah, because I mean, we're cheaper than Zap hosting, and we're also, a lot. Well, you would get support from us anyway because you're obviously support. So, what I'm gonna do, I've enjoyed the interview very much. What I'll do, I'll get in touch with you within the next hour, to discuss the application with you.
Okay.
We've got quite a few other candidates to interview, and then as soon as we do, we'll get back to you. But thank you very much. All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.
My God.
What?
They're gonna message you in an hour.
Yeah.
I hope you get in.
I didn't look up any questions or anything. I didn't have Google open.
Yeah, I know. I was watching you the whole time. I'm nervous.
Wait, did you apply?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't apply. No,
You just
I'd be
nervous
too
for
young.
me. You're nervous for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just nervous for you.
I'm still live streaming. I feel like I did great. Like,
Yeah,